Oh, wow.
Hello.
Right. Oh, wow. Damn. And this is part 4 of Fbg Butta paperwork being read of Fbg Duck trial. Oh, I spelled trial wrong, I think. I said trail, y'all. Forget it. Y'all know what I mean. Trial, goddammit. Yeah. And he basically says King Von was his favorite op. And he talked all the time after Kai's death on FaceTime. And basically breaks down Tooka just being a kid who used to steal. And yeah, he wasn't even in the game, but people were talking about they smoking his name and things of that nature, and he wasn't even like that as a kid. I guess Tooka got popular because, well, what Fbg Butta's saying, because I see Tooka throwing up, certain signs that mean that, but he was 15, so as a child, that's your neighborhood, you're gonna be throwing it up and all that too. But Butta's saying, look, he wasn't in the street life like that, like toting guns and all that there. He was just basically stealing clothes and selling to everybody on the block, so everybody had love for him, and that was his real friend. He said some other things too. But yeah, I'm just giving y'all a preview before what? Before I play, yeah, his paperwork being read. And so far so good as far as Butter saying, yeah, he only told him the dead. I haven't heard anything yet, but there's some more left. But today is number 4. I'm going to try to drop another one, too, before I go to sleep tonight, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Remember, be respectful in the comments, because I curse a bitch out. Yeah, just like I had to curse some people out in my other video. Talking about, oh, how old are you talking about the gang, and I'm promoting gang violence? Shut up. All I'm doing is playing paperwork. I'm promoting it. And I'm always telling Butter, look here, keep doing your thing and stay out the streets. Because the streets ain't yet what it is. And I'm quite sure, yeah, he knows that. Because he keep doing his interviews and growing. Growing past, yeah, all this stuff that's in the past, yeah, that he's going to tell you on this paperwork. But, everybody who rocking with Super Cool, shouts out to you, nothing but love. Remember to use your mind and think. Yeah, because the mind is a terrible thing to waste. And while you use that mind, don't forget to remind yourself that you are somebody. And I'm going now haunt the same way I came in. Oh, enjoy the content. Pump your brakes. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. That's the like button. Also hit the notification bell. That way you get notifications from me every time I drop this hot-ish off the press. Now here we go. Oh, wow.
Mr. Wilson, I want to talk a little bit more about after Kyra was killed. So after Kyra was killed, did you FaceTime with Vaughn at some time after the shooting? All the time. All the time you FaceTimed with Vaughn after the shooting? That was one of our things. Like, if we ain't on the internet trolling each other, like, me and Vaughn, like, that was my real favorite op, man. Like, real numbers calling straight through. What you got going on, shorty? And so you've said this, I think a few times now, favorite op. What do you mean by favorite op? I don't know. None of them brothers over there, right? I know Vaughn, you feel me? But technically, in their eyes, I'm their op. I don't even know their ass on bro. You see what I'm saying? But Vaughn, I knew him. Like, that was my punching bag, bro. You feel me? So Vaughn was your op, and you said he was your punching bag? For sure. Does that mean you guys got into fights? Physical fights? Yeah, that's what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, man, and you know what I'm saying, motherfucking T, like, I really don't like to fight. Like, I don't mind fighting anybody. My hands is trisexual on bro. So keep your hands to yourself. Okay, Mr. Wilton. So help me understand. How do you have a favorite opposition gang member? Are you a friend with that person? No, ain't no friend. It's just like this a person that I know. Like, if I drop this low and tell him to pull up, shorty gonna come, you feel me? And you don't find that shit like that no more. Like, at a time that was, like back then, what? Me, Vaughn, Little Darrell, T-Boy, we dropping lows. We all live over east, 3 blocks away from each other. What op? Cop out. So you said T-Roy and Vaughn, those are old block members. You all lived 3 blocks away from each other. When you were in STL, EBT? Yeah. And you said trolling. What do you mean by trolling? What does trolling mean? I mean, it's like, it's antagonizing. Isn't that the word? Am I using the word right? Basically, I be antagonizing my opposition or my opponent, you know? Saying shit that I know that's going to hurt their feelings. Saying shit I know going to make you mad. I know it's going to make you want to come get me. I want you to come to try to come. You know? That's what trolling is. Okay. And the goal of trolling is to get in-person conflicts sometimes? Yeah, it is. And when you troll, do you sometimes troll about past acts? Like you said, trolling about, did someone troll you about shooting Kyra? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Was Vaughn someone who trolled you about shooting Kyra? Yeah. Yeah, he was trolling me and shit, asking me how my knee felt and shit. But that's little shit, though. That's little shit. Because little shit. Am I understanding you that was not usual? No. Trolling between gangs, between O Block and STL at the time? No, that's right. That was regular as hell. That was regular. Especially with motherfucker, like, we comfortable with each other. Like, you know, bro, shorty know. Like, when he was walking this earth, he knew, like, the only person that could put him in jail, that could take his life from him at any moment on tour is me, right? And I didn't do nothing. I didn't do no floor shit. I was never floor to shorty, you know? Motherfucker, I've heard all his YouTube stories, all he paid. He ain't paid me shit. My mama got a bag. My daddy got real money. So, Mr. Walton, you said that Vaughn thought you were the only person who could put Vaughn in jail. Is that what you said? Yeah. Is that because you saw him shoot Kyra and kill Kyra? Yeah. Now I want to switch gears and talk more time in the present. You mentioned YouTube. You go on YouTube? Since Kyra murder in 2014, have you talked about her murder and shooting on YouTube? Yeah, I have. But you know, around a couple of first times I was talking about it, Vaughn was still alive. Like, so I would never implicate a live man in no murder. You feel me? So I did tell a story, but I said another dead person from O Block did it. Cause I ain't telling on no live person, man. You feel me? Anything I said against a dead person is like, they dead. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is the real truth. He's dead. I could, at this time point, I could talk about it. Cause what you all going to do? Dig him up? You all going to charge his bones? This is real life. And dead people can't hurt you either, right? Not, period. So you said that you were interviewed at a time when Vaughn was alive. And in that interview, you didn't say that Vaughn killed Kyra. Is that what you just told us? Yeah. You said some other person did it? Yeah. And that was because one of the reasons was you didn't want to get Vaughn sent to jail? I didn't want to send him to jail, and I wasn't giving that bitch ass nigga no credibility. He already was getting too much credit on bro, and that was making me angry. Bro, I ain't going to lie, I was a little angry. I'm like, man, excuse my language. I'm like, man, this guy didn't never just get on national TV and admit to killing my sister. So I was feeling some type of way. You feel me? So when it came down to when he asked me about it in the interview, I stiff arm. I'm like, yeah, he's lying. So you said in that interview that Vaughn was lying if he said he killed your sister? Yeah. And that was because you didn't want him to get credit for killing her? Yeah, man, he was already just, motherfucker was making it seem like he was a super savage. No, I'm like, man, that's shorty. Mr. Wilton, I'm going to ask you for the court reporter's benefit. Try to slow down, just so that she can hear what you're saying and understand you for the record. Okay. And when Vaughn was alive, you said that you said in an interview, he didn't kill Kyra. I said that like 4 or 5 interviews. 4 or 5 interviews? So multiple times? Yeah. And you understand that Vaughn was killed in 2020? Is that correct? Yeah. Yeah. He's killed right after the big guy. Is the big guy... Who's the big guy? Duck. So Vaughn was killed right after Duck? Yeah. And did you also do an interview after Vaughn was killed as recently as 2023 and say that Vaughn didn't kill Kyra? That's because I couldn't. Look, right? Why would I change the narrative, right? I've been painting a narrative all this time while Vaughn was alive that he didn't kill Kyra, right? So how could I look coming out like, oh yeah, Vaughn killed Kyra? Not because he did. No. You know what I'm saying? I just kept it that way. It was, you know, like, Vaughn didn't do that shit. Then it's like overall, like, who I'm hurting? Who he hurting? He's dead, gang, you know, unfortunately. To be clear, Mr. Wilton, when you said that Vaughn didn't kill Kyra in your interviews on YouTube, was that a lie? Yeah. And when you testified today that Vaughn killed Kyra and you saw him shoot her, is that the truth? Yeah, it is though. Like, so I already had to take some time to think on this situation. Cause this whole thing is crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? So I had to really think on it. I'm like, shit, I really didn't hurt nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Vaughn dead, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kyra dead. You know what I'm saying? I took a loss, unfortunately. My family mourned. His family mourned. It is what it is. Motherfucker gotta move on. So you're sitting here today telling the truth that Vaughn killed Kyra and that you saw. And it's more so because I'm bro. Her mama OG ain't been talking to me, bro. She been mad at me because I ain't get fool locked up. Mr. Wilton, I want to focus you on the questions, okay? Right. I'm going to switch gears a little bit. And yesterday you mentioned Tookaville was another name for the gang STL. Is that correct? There's no such thing as STL, man. STL's extinct now. You know? I told you that, like yesterday. Like, that shit don't exist. Them niggas is all dead. There's no such thing as STL. You testified yesterday that the STL gang members are all dead. And that was in 2023. You said it was extinct. I'm asking you. I think you originally said in your testimony yesterday that Tookaville was another name for STL. Is that true? Yeah. It's like STL, we the older guys. Tookaville will be the younger ones, under us. Tooka died close to 16. I was 17. For everybody else, Tookaville should have been like 14, 15. They was kids. Tookaville was the kids. Alright, so I want to make sure I understand what you said. You said same gang. STL was the same name, the older guys in the gang? Yeah. And that would be would you say that would be my age range, my crowd. And remind us, how old are you right now? I'm 30. So, 30. So the guys who are about 30 go by STL. Yeah. Same gang? Technically, I'm 29. Hold on, let me fix that. I'm 29. I'm reaching a little too early because I'm finna be 30. Finna be 30. 30, so let me fix that. I'm 29. Don't want to age yourself. I get it. 29. So guys around 29 in the gang go by STL or went by STL? Right. That generation? Yeah. And you said, I believe, younger guys will go by Tookaville. They be like 25, 26, if they still alive. They be like, that would be the younger guys. And you testified yesterday that sometimes gang names were to honor people. Is Tookaville a name to honor somebody? That mean, yeah, like overall, like Shondell, Tooka, name was Shondell. Shondell was not he wasn't a part of us, bro. You feel me? Tooka really he was an innocent bystander in real life. Like Tooka, he didn't have no gang affiliations with us. He wasn't STL, bro. He was shorty. He go downtown, stealing, come back, sell us clothes. Y'all want some shirts? Y'all want some pants? Okay. You said Tooka is Shondell? Yes. Do you know Shondell's last name? Gregory. Your Honor, I like to show and publish to the jury what's been admitted as Government Exhibit 575. Yes. Thank you, Your Honor. If we may publish. Do you see a photo on your screen right now, Mr. Wilton? Yeah. Do you recognize that person? Yeah. That's Tooka. That's Tooka? Is that Shondell, you said? Yeah, that's Shondell Gregory. Shondell Gregory. And you, I believe, testified that he was not a member of STL. But he hung around the same area. Is that correct? He stayed right there. He stayed right there, What's right there? On St. Lawrence. His house was cause he had the house on the corner. We hung out on the porch next from his house. His house was on the corner. And he hung and we hung. Were you friends with Mr. Gregory or Tooka? My dog. That was my dog. Me, him, Carlton. We all come from Ida B. Wells together. We all come from the low end. We all came from 39th, Ida B. Newton, the extensions. We all literally we 63rd. We all hung together. Just Tooka wasn't like us, you feel me? When you say wasn't like us, wasn't like gang members of STL? It's a different texture of thugs. Like, when you run into street niggas, everybody portray to be street niggas, But it's a different type of street niggas you run into. You could run into for always be in the streets, but be fucked up. And then you could run into a street nigga. Right. And you could run into Mr. Wilton. Mr. Wilton, I'm going to pause you. Could you repeat what you were just saying to the court reporter a little slower so she can get it? So it's different type of street people, right? Street guys, different type of street guys. Not all street guys indulge in the same thing. Not all street guys are the same. And Tooka was one of them, keep all the females around, smoke a little weed. But he wanted to go downtown in a water town. That's what he did. Unfortunately, he got killed on our block. He got wrapped up in our shit. He got wrapped up in the shit we had going on. So he got wrapped up in our shit. Is our shit referring to STL members? Yeah. And did that include you at the time? I'm still alive. But you didn't just hear me tell you STL is extinct. I'm still alive. I'm talking back when he was killed, okay? Dead? What? You said Carlton hung out with him too. Yeah. Is that Carlton Weekly? Yeah. What about your sister Jakira Barnes before she died? Before she died, yeah. Like, but before she wasn't a stud, she wasn't hanging with us. She hung with the females, and we was the niggas. We did what we did, and she went where she went, you know? And do you know when Tooka died? He was the first CPS student to die in 2011. The first CPS, Chicago Public School student died 2011. So early in the year, January 12, 2011. I'm sorry, you said January 12, 2011? Uh-huh. After he died, did the members of SEL, young members, call themselves Tookaville? Yeah. We actually trying to come up with something catchy, because everybody had all the catchy slangs. We had Troll City, TYOB. Was Tookaville what you landed on? Yeah. Have you heard of the phrase, smoke Tooka? Yeah. People who smoke Tooka ass always end up dead though, boy. That shit not good for your health. Smoking Tooka is not good for your health. That shit bad for your lungs. Does smoke Tooka relate to Tooka Shondell Gregory? Yeah. You can't be smoking that shit. That shit bad for your lungs. Folks don't like to be smoked on. Everybody who smoke them be dead as a doorknob. Is it a reference to smoking a substance? Yeah. Did it also relate to your friend Tooka? Yeah. And was that used, for example, in rap songs? Yeah. I mean, yeah, you know, that's like the new day, new modern rap. It's how we antagonize one another doing rap music. You know, when I say fuck your dead homie, or we smoke your dead homie, you know, Tooka my dead homie, so you're saying smoke Tooka is a way to antagonize, like you said, smoke your dead homie. Is that correct? So it's a bad thing? Yeah. Disrespectful thing, I should say? Yeah. Disrespectful to Tooka. Yeah, I don't put dead people in my blogs. That shit voodoo.
My bearded dragon said, send some cash out so he can eat good like he eat every day. Yeah. Send some cash apps. What's your cash app? $sign IAMSUPAKOOL. Don't y'all want to see his beard grow? Look how he looking around, look. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm trying to get you some money. Where's turd at, the new one? Look how big his turd is though, y'all. Come on now. Show some love for the bearded dragon. He trying to get a bigger tank. Wow.